Welcome back. Members of the public are weighing in on the recommendation by the president of the St. Lucia Medical and Dental Association, Dr. Merle Clark, about further revising the public transportation protocol. She insisted that 10 people to a bus when community spread of COVID-19 has been confirmed is too risky. Here is what you had to say on the matter.
We have to quarantine ourselves by the but generally bus, yeah, we could put 9 or 7. It's not a bad thing. It's for our own good. You know, look the guys there, look them there, they're quarreling. But guys, it's for the good of our own self. You know.
But will it not be like from 15 to 7 on a bus? I mean, your revenue intake, will it not be depleted in the end of the day?
Well, I better I'm alive, you know, and healthy than I make money, and that money cannot take out my sickness inside of me. Meaning, if I get that coronavirus there, it's down for me. So I rather we cut on the passengers than we have a pile of passengers or 14 passengers aboard a vehicle and somebody cough or sneeze and you know, well, the government have to intervene anyway.
So my opinion on that, for me, I don't mind I carry free people. But what we want to know, to the government putting something in place for us that at the end of the year or when the things settle, that we will get a replacement of our loss. That's all what we're concerned about. You understand? Yes, they said 10, now they want to cut it down to 9 or 8. We don't have a problem in that, but we want to know how we gain in our loss. That's all what I personally want to know.
It's a little too much, especially when you have children, young children, so I think the 7 will do better.
Yes, they should reduce the amount of people, and 7, 8 would be better to prevent the spread of the virus.
Quand on met la bus là, n'importe où vous mettez n'importe où qui a boy, c'est même bagaille là si le virus là pour se mettre des spread. It doesn't matter if it's thin.
You'll find that people will still hold the bus door, the handle of the door, you will still touch the seat. So to me, 10, whether it's 10 or 3 or 2, it still don't really matter.
I looked at it, you would have 9 on a bus. A 12, a 14 seater could have 9. 2 on each seat. You know? I think 9 would be.
Let us shut it down and finish it up.
As a driver?
Yeah, as a driver, better let us shut it down and finish it up. You know, because it's not making any sense right now there. Your time, you're not making money. Your tires, and you know what I'm saying, you're just wasting time. Your gas, the gas is so expensive already. And up to now, the gas will go down yet, you know. We pay the gas at the same price. Now, better let's shut it down and finish it up. It makes more sense. Right now, they don't make no sense to no bus driver, you know. No bus driver whatsoever.
We now join Glenn Simon. He gives us an up-close look at the now in operation Owen King EU Hospital. The jubilation of medical professionals is evident.
Well, it's now official, and there was no holding back the elation and emotions of staff as they ended one chapter to begin another. Victoria Hospital has officially transitioned to the OKEU Hospital. Even the Minister for Health could not hold back her sense of relief.
I feel elated. I really feel elated today. I went to Victoria Hospital this morning and, you know, I saw the ambulances coming and going, picking up patients and, you know, back and forth. And it was really, really, you know, refreshing. It was exciting. It was just, you know, I just felt, it's almost like you feel liberated that now we are out of Victoria Hospital and we are into our new hospital, our OKEU.
President of the St. Lucia Nurses Association, Alicia Baptiste, said this move left her nurses with bittersweet emotions.
Because most of us were trained at Victoria Hospital and it is our home for many, many years. So leaving it this morning, for me, it was really, really deja vu. But let me just say, on behalf of our nurses, that this is a move well overdue.
An energetic and highly motivated staff, decked out in their respective team colors, were busily implementing the action plan. They were first blessed, provided with breakfast, and had a rainbow to guide their day.
You have the different teams, you have the transport team, you have the command teams, and then you have the teams who will be actually moving the patients. So we're very happy this morning and we are ready to go.
We are very happy about this move. At long last, we have waited a long time for it, and we're going to make it work. It will work and things will improve.
With the suspension of elective surgeries and outpatient clinics, VH had its smallest census of patients, with only 45 patients to be transferred to the OKEUH. The move was successfully coordinated via a command and sequencing center manned at the Victoria Hospital, with a sub-command post at the OKEU Hospital.
This is the command center at the Owen King EU Hospital, and what we do here, we are responsible for ensuring that the patients are received safely and triaged to their appropriate ward and bed. So once the patient has left Victoria Hospital, Sister Octave will get a phone call informing her that the patient's left, and we then inform the wards here and the command post when the patient arrives.
So if there are any issues on ground, it is channeled up to us here in the command center. And if there's need for external support from Ministry of Health or other services or agencies, we also contact them externally to come on board to ensure that move is successful.
We determine which patient goes next.
This sequencing center was managed by Nursing Director Ruth Regis Adesanya, who orchestrated the overall move. She said the move was guided by the international criteria for patient move.
So for the past 2 days, we've been doing assessments of all of the patients to be moved and to determine how we sequence them. What we've done is we've ensured that the hospital, whether it's Victoria Hospital or OKEUH, is not overwhelmed. So we're only sending out from one unit only one patient at a time and receiving on any unit one patient at a time.
By 12 noon on the move day, 22 of the 45 patients were already transferred to the OKEU.
It's been going very well. Exactly to plan. I know a lot of persons thought we would be under pressure and look like, we're ready to crumble, and you don't see that at all. So all of the years of planning and training has actually, paid off.
The Owen King EU Hospital has now experienced many firsts, from the first patients in ICU, on the wards and in A&E, the first babies in the special care baby unit, the first surgery, and a proud mother, Daria Peter, gives birth to the OKEU's first bouncing baby boy, Darian Owen Peter. As a mark of respect, nurses lined the hallway at the OKEU to show respect to Sister Ruth Regis Adesanya for her remarkable leadership in planning and executing the successful transitioning effort. Reporting for the Ministry of Health and Wellness, I am Glenn Simon.
On Friday the 27th of March, Minister for Health Mary Isaac was present at the Uanora International Airport to welcome a contingent of Cuban nurses and doctors to the island. Over the next few months, the team will assist health officials to establish the island's first respiratory hospital, as well as complement local practitioners in the fight against COVID-19. Shaka Wooding reports.
Minister for Health Mary Isaac was at the forefront of welcoming efforts put together for a delegation of 113 Cuban medical practitioners as they arrived on island, joined by Chief Medical Officer Sharon Belmar George and Cuban Ambassador Alejandro Marin. Isaac praised the incoming team for their selflessness and commitment to strengthen the capacity of neighboring islands to combat COVID-19. She praised the efforts of former Cuban Prime Minister Fidel Castro in developing a nation with the capabilities to conquer such grand tasks.
We are extremely happy to have you here. And you are coming from our sister island, Cuba. Of course, you know that your president, Fidel, always maintained that he's training professionals to save lives. He said at one time he's not training anybody to develop bombs to kill people. What he's doing is he's training his people to save lives. And today this is a very good example of what Comandante Fidel has done for not only for Cuba, but for the entire Caribbean region.
Isaac noted several challenges which resulted in the late arrival of the team, including border closure protocols limiting the path they could take to the island.
I know that it has been a long journey for you because you started out since yesterday, and I want to apologize for us not being able to pick you up from yesterday, but as you know, borders are closed and we had to put a lot of logistics in place to get you here.
The team will be housed at Sandals Regency La Toc for the entirety of their stay on island. All accommodations have been provided free of charge by the Sandals Group as a form of assistance to the government. For 7 News, I am Jacques Wooding.
Now in news further afield, in Antigua and Barbuda, Pastor Uriah Taylor of the New Testament Church of God has been remanded to prison after pleading guilty to failure to comply with public health regulations banning gatherings in excess of 25 people. Police moved in to end a service at the church on Sunday and dispersed worshippers after receiving reports that there were more than 25 people in attendance. The event was captured in a video that has since gone viral on social media. Let's take a look.
For them, for drape up him man and them. What is that? Me try to see, but everybody is in the way. Me try to see, but everybody is in the way. I know what's going on there, man. You can't see
Meanwhile, another member of the church, Alston Turner, pleaded guilty to battery of police obstruction and resisting arrest. He too was remanded. This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. Sports and weather are coming up after the break.